Hey guys, it's Eveline. I hope you guys all had a great week. I'm glad you guys are able to join me today, even for a little bit. Today we're going to finish Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. We have a couple missions left to do, but they're the ones that I've been saving for last. We have the 1,000 Shinra Troops, which with my speed hacks will take about like 10 or 15 minutes to get through. And then we also have the super boss to go through, and then we will complete the main story and fight Genesis and all that stuff. One thing I'm not going to do is get to level 99, because it takes millions and millions of experience that I'm not able to perceive, unless you use a special formula, which I'm not going to use. And then you have to wait for the DMW to feel like giving you your level up in the first place. So, we're not going to make it to 99. I've tried grinding. It's helpless. So, and the other thing is that the next 9 levels won't matter anyway. Anyway, we also have our special guest Trophy, who has been with us for the last few streams. Say hi, Trophy.
Hello.
He's our expert Crisis Core person. And now he gets to watch me die over and over again to the super boss.
Oh no. I ran this boss last night, and the cheesy tactic that makes it not fun, I'm glad you're not doing that one, because the actual, like, real fight of it is so much fun.
Yeah, like, her attacks aren't hard to dodge either. It's just it's that part where she lowers your Phoenix down, and then you better already have your cursor on a Phoenix down. Otherwise she's gonna kill you, so. But now whenever I was a kid and I got 100% the first time, like, all I did was fight her. I'm like, this is the last thing that challenges me. So, let's go ahead and get that 1,000 troops out of the way, which I already did, that I was grinding, but we can just do it on the stream just cause. Because I said I would.
That's the fun one.
It's the fun one, and then I have a speed hack. And why is it so fun? Because I can just do this about 3 times, and they're all dead. Well, you know, if everyone gets in a circle. And then here comes this guy. Do this like another 3 times.
Could you imagine having to do the 1,000 without all, like, the Genji things? And
yeah, it would suck.
your max
But,
stats?
you know, we have 100 waves more to go of 10 people plus an ensign. So we're just going to hold down the R2 button and do this.
True. So true.
Keep track, people. This is going fast. You remember the last time I did these missions and it was all super hard because I didn't have the Genji stuff?
Yep.
And now I'm just like, here's Quake, spam it.
So I think there's 2 moves that she does that removes
I believe it's just her ult attack.
Judgment Arrow.
Yeah.
This one knows another
Yes,
one.
I've been emulating it the entire time. That's why I'm able to use a PS4 controller. And you don't hear me clicking clacking on a PSP the entire time.
I love that clicking and clacking, alright?
Dude, that little thumbstick sucks.
Oh,
I'm glad I have a full thumbstick. And I also have a nice ergonomic controller. Nice, like, L2, R2 buttons. Whoops, I actually switched over here. You're dead. I can also alternatively just cast Health and Daga because they're all susceptible to death.
There you go.
Oh!
Genji helm, so broken. Oh, what?
Yeah, they have a grenade that knocks me down to 1 HP. And then if someone's already in the animation to go ahead and smack me with a Tonfa, I'm gonna die.
This is why I spam Quake.
Yeah, so they don't get a chance, but they can still do it. The other thing is that most of the time when you're spamming Quake, that they're staggered, so if they do knock you down to 1 HP, well then your regen will be able to pick you back up good enough because they can only do 2,000 out of 6,000 damage to you.
It's funny seeing your regen do more than 6k. It's supposed to cap at 6,000.
Well, it's practically 6,000. That sped up those who fight in the back. But yeah, Judgment Arrow is the one that is not fun.
No,
And I will see if any of her other attacks just like murder me, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe.
So I know she has a move called Phoenix something. I don't remember it, like the full name.
Like she telegraphs her moves; they're very easy to dodge. It's just the Judgment Arrow that sucks.
She's a very pretty fight. Oh man, this is so trivial with all this.
It is.
All the gear.
It's like you bring me 1,000 troopers, and yet here in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna die to all these troopers. Oh, spoilers.
Nah, you got this. Live forever, Zach. You could beat these thousands.
I mean, I hope the ones that come in the Wasteland don't have dynamite. So that's the only thing that really sucks about this fight.
They have everything and the kitchen sink.
And a kitchen sink.
Yeah.
The only thing they don't have is something that gets rid of my Phoenix down. I like how Genesis, if you summon him right as you kill that ensign, then he's just like, nah. That's the second time that's happened to me.
I think my favorite thing that's happened so far in this stream is when you died, but the game was like, hold on, your DMW popped. Do you heal or do you die? And then just like went to a complete crawl.
Yeah. That's happened a couple times.
It's like we have to calculate, is this legit death or fake death?
See that stupid dynamite. Oh, hi, Sephiroth. Oh, hi, Chocobo.
Sephiroth riding a chocobo.
Don't see that happening, but that'd be adorable. It has to be a black Chocobo.
That would be the best limit break. This is
No, it's Sephiroth on a Chocobo emulating the Odin limit. That's the only way you can make that right. What's up, Gum Gum?
It's just Kate Sith though in like a Sephiroth costume.
It's Kate Sith in a Sephiroth costume. On a Chocobo? That's kind of small.
On a chocobo.
It's a baby Chocobo.
Yeah, it's a little tiny baby chocobo.
It's like an adolescent Chocobo.
It still has like the shell on, so it looks like it's wearing a diaper.
It's carrying like a toothpick.
Perfect.
Like a long ass toothpick.
Final Fantasy, Square Enix, hire us. We know how to make limit breaks.
This is something that belongs in World of... Hey! Belongs in World of Final Fantasy.
There you go. 8 more.
8 more that I'm not going to do. I've been grinding that for the last few days. No.
Well, you don't really need the levels because you're already max stats. You can't go higher. So, levels mean nothing.
I like that. It's like, is there... You only get to 99 just because... It's not actually helping.
80 is like where you need those stats, and then after that, it's like, it doesn't matter. So once you hit 80, technically you were max level.
The other one is just like, look at me, I reached 99 for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because if this was Kingdom Hearts, you'd be getting abilities and stuff that would be useful. But this is just like, here's stats that you've already maxed out, because materia is the real way to level yourself up.
And that becomes super easy once you know like the tricks to get soldier points and stuff.
Look at my, how much is that? 10 million? No. 1 million soldier points?
Yeah, it's 1 million.
Hold on, I need to count digits.
Yeah, it's 1,019,000.
I'm only sad that this is hard mode and I'm not killing these guys in like 2 hits.
Put it on normal and do this? 999.
999, yeah. And then they all just die in 1 hit, but no, because I'm on hard, it takes 3 quakes. Or, you know, one health on Dugga.
I'm gonna say, herd's not a word. Hard is so much
Herd
more
mode.
satisfying.
Herd mode.
It's herd mode.
Herd mode.
It's so satisfying because it's like you fight a boss that you thought you like knew,
and then it's just like, oh crap, this actually hurts. I need to be careful.
Like I just got destroyed by someone I beat multiple times.
Yeah, like that guard spider and the behemoth, and I'm like, oh. The guard scorpion and Junon killed me. I was like, excuse you? Everybody knows the guard scorpion fight. Fuck you. I take note. This is actually my 3rd life in this fight because I'm going too fast and not taking care of myself properly.
Sorry, you have like 95 more Phoenix
Yeah, how many
Downs?
Phoenix Downs do I need for her? 99. Depends on how long the fight lasts.
Oh, 8 cents. Damn.
And then you gotta pray that the Phoenix comes after that.
Well, it took me like 10 minutes to beat her with the cheesy tactic. And so without that...
It's like 20 or 30.
Yeah, I would say max maybe 20 minutes. And that's if you get like a nice Minerva and she doesn't just spam like bad moves all over all the time.
And that's why I also have, you know, my long range stuff. But because I'm going to be doing half damage with my magic and I need to do costly punch. So this is either going to take how many punches? It's either going to take 200 punches or 400 anything else, basically. And she also has regen, so it's actually more than 200 punches.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But I know there's a point where she can't go above her regen.
Well, I mean, you have 20 million... She has 20 million HP. So that means you'd have to hit her 200 times.
Yeah, if she wasn't
With
regen.
costly punch. Yeah. So let's just say 200 and the regen, like 250 something and change. Add that extra hits in, maybe 300.
I just hate that, like, you can't see her entire HP, otherwise I'd be all like, okay, is it there yet? Is there, like, the question mark is the worst part. I'm like, how much longer? I have an MMO to go play. Die.
The question marks are mostly due to the fact that the game itself doesn't know what the HP pool is. They're not in the game. Like, if you look at these guards, the hard mode shows, like,
Question mark.
on some of them, like 81,000 health. And then other ones show nothing, just because they're not actually, like, put in the little snit, like... There's so many things. If you go read all of the things about Crisis Core that they forgot to put in, wanted to put in, didn't put in, like, all that stuff, it sounds like a completely different game. Like,
yeah,
besides
like what?
the DMW slots...
Oh, besides the pachinko.
Yeah, they wanted to put a pachinko machine that constantly fell down every time Zach had a memory. So it would be like, I need this to pop, so a little ball would go down, and then it would land in a face, and that face would then give you that skill, you know, that ability to
I just
use.
don't know how you would put that on the screen properly.
That was his problem, he said. He wanted it to be pachinko because they wanted to make a Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core pachinko machine. They wanted to tie, like, all this stuff in, and they couldn't, so they went with slots.
It's like slots you can fit on a screen. I don't know what he was going for that. What that 480 resolution.
Well, they ended up not making a Crisis Core slot machine, and they actually just went with a Final Fantasy VII slot machine.
That took about 10 minutes. So I did level up. Not that it matters, because if you look, my stats are all the same. So, how many Phoenix Downs do I have going at 95? I think that's good enough.
Oh, that's way more than enough. You only need like 30.
Okay, let's go have fun. See how many times I die. 'Cause I have not practiced this mission. I did not do this beforehand. I just remember.
So I would say get rid of the Genji helmet and make sure you have stuff to refill your MP and AP and all that
That's
stuff.
like one more thing. Let me try it with the Genji stuff first. And see how much damage she does. And if she does, like, knock me down to, like, critical every time she attacks me, then I will buff my defenses. Because maybe I remember this being super hard when I did it with the Genji stuff, and then every time I went back, it was with the maximum armor. So that's probably why I was having an easier time with it. So let's just see how this goes.
Yeah, once you put on the, I think it's the Zadrich, that's when you'll be a lot easier.
Okay, guys, super bus.
Doors to the unknown.
We get to fight the goddess of the live stream. It's like suddenly there is a god and the live stream itself isn't, well, I guess she is the embodiment of the live stream. There's like a whole entire art section dedicated to her in the back of my guide.
Activating combat mode.
She's probably like the most fun.
Oh, look at
fight
that,
in the
300.
game.
Oh shit, yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yep, that's the
Yeah,
move
okay.
that happens.
No, like, she can one hit me out the whole entire time, so yeah, I do need to put on something.
One down, 299.
And that's where she would... Photon Feather is where she would put on stats effects for you and stuff.
See, her abilities are supposed to reduce you to 1. That's what happened to me on mine. So I don't know what... I'm not playing the Japanese version.
Are you
'cause
playing
I
hard
gave up
mode?
on that. Yeah, I am on hard mode.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and restart this.
So you would have to wear the Zadrich to get the max stats on everything?
Yeah,
Plus
but
two.
I'm looking... I know there's something that I have. I feel like there was something I have... Well, there's the curse ring. And I don't suppose I... No, it's not good enough. I swear there was something that raises my defenses. There we go. Well, not enough. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. Oh, it is the Zadrich. Okay. I don't know why I
That's
didn't think
the
I had it.
Zadrich. You see how it's all maxed out already?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
255, 255.
So I don't...
That's
Okay.
your optimal right there. That's the best you can be for this fight. There's nothing you can do to make you better.
Unless I wore the things that she gives me, so...
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, in which case that takes over, I think, the Genji shield and Genji glove, and it just takes over all the Genji stuff. It's insane. I don't know why they locked the best item behind one of the hardest and like fights.
I'm pretty
to
sure you
where
just
then
answered your
don't
own
need it.
question.
But then there's nothing else to use it
To
for.
do it again.
I guess, yeah, to make the see how well you do the fight the second time.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just stuck with the elixirs that I have.
How's it going, the dude? Hello, Gum Gum.
The
And
dude, you
Autobot.
left my server. In the middle of a lockdown after spam. Why would you do that? It's like, she's like, you've defiled my domain.
Activating
Like,
combat
lady?
mode.
She's just staring you down like, what's going on here?
I'm waiting for her.
Oh, nice dodge on the door. I'm really far behind. I think my internet is a little bugged.
Yeah, you're pretty far behind. Crimson Flare, I do remember this. Block.
I'm gonna refresh.
Krista?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, now this is possible. That's amazing how much 100 points makes.
Oh, yeah. This fight becomes even more trivial when you equip that one that disables the DMW but gives you every single stat in the entire game. Zac is just a walking god.
She floats, so Quake has absolutely no point here.
She's not, yeah, Quake's not for this.
That Invincible came at the right time, because I remember Krista used to be the easiest thing for me to dodge, and now it's the most difficult one. Because I keep...
Oh, with everything you have, this is just, you just gotta, like, slog through the time. You just have to just keep going at it.
Oh shit, I forgot to put my Phoenix down. I'm an idiot.
Oh. The only thing that can kill you is that instant ability that she has.
Yeah. I just need to keep an eye on my magic and stuff.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks.
Because I'm going to be needing it for the heals. Because that flash slash is... I forgot how to properly dodge that. I also forgot how to properly dodge that one. I think I need to run and not stay still.
Yeah, it takes a snapshot of where you are. So you have to, like, use to your advantage like that.
Yeah, Zac's frames can't go that far. The distance he rolls doesn't go that far. Okay, I'm gonna risk that.
It sucks you can't cheese this one like some bosses, where if you get behind them, they lose you for a second, and their AI like bugs out.
You gotta turn around.
She is just super smart. Like, she's not, like, they didn't do anything different to her AI, it's just for some reason, you can't trick her into, like, stopping for, like, a few seconds to look.
She's the goddess, she always knows, she knows everything.
Oh,
dude, if you stand close enough to her, she can't hit you with Photon Feather.
There you go.
That's funny.
Oh man, Photon Feather is such a better energy. Let Zac have that materia, please.
Those wings, I want them too. It's interesting that she has an attack called Photon Feather. Like, she's technically a Valkyrie, but...
If you ever wanted a challenge, since you can emulate your stuff, you should check out the Japanese version of this. This fight will make you pull hairs.
Well, because they can't, like, because it will send them all the way to the back, but that, I guess that doesn't really matter.
It's just instant game over. So you can't farm the 99, like, feathers and stuff.
Here comes Judgment Arrow.
Oh, best cutscene ever.
It is, it's just like everything turns into a bow. Now that I never understood. It's like, what is that rune?
That looks like... man, that looks like Flare from...
oh hey, I'm not all the way down to 1 HP, but she gets rid of...
What?
Yeah, everything. That's what I knew.
Yeah, so it's supposed to take you down to 1 HP, and then remove your Phoenix down. Anti-magic.
Oh, but Minerva, lady, I don't do magic.
Elbow. Is there such a thing as Heartless Self in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Sora had one.
Kingdom Hearts. I haven't played that much Kingdom Hearts, sadly. I haven't played 3. And I think
got it. Oh, that's such a narrow.
Dodging to the left and right.
Yeah.
Working the spacing. It seems like if you're facing, you know, at her, you have to go like the left or right of Zac to get out of it.
So yeah, I just gotta make sure that I'm above 35,000. But, like, okay, she's in her second stage. Does she have a third stage? I forgot if she gets any worse than this. I don't think... Like, I just know that she does it more often.
Yeah, she just gets more relentless. It's like, Judgment Arrow will pop like candy.
And then she... Yeah. And she starts attacking you quicker. I'm sorry, I pissed her off. And then the other thing is I don't really need to worry about popping ethers or anything because I have enough- Oh shit! Nope! Oh, you can't stagger her. Bless Light is her... Yeah, that's just her cure.
Yeah, but that's only 52k. You can pop that off easy. She'll start popping everything a lot quicker though, so...
Yeah, that's whenever it gets really fun. Like right now.
Yeah.
But thankfully I was invincible.
The worst part though is after she removes your Phoenix down, she'll just start using her like
trying to kill you.
Dragon abilities. Yeah, so you have to like muscle memory exactly like
where your stuff is. Yeah.
Yeah. Not getting it. I said, hey, what's up? And then that was the end of the conversation. I think you even said something to them, and then
hey, yo, the dude. Why are you bringing this up in public, dude? And you're not getting ignored. You left in the middle of a lockdown for the Discord server because we were getting spam. We're not getting ignored. There was a time limit set on when we can start invites again to make sure the spam does not come back. That has nothing against you. You left the server, now you gotta be patient. You gotta wait for us to open it up again.
Is there such a thing as a safe fictional world? No. Can't think of any.
But you know, you left. So now I wonder, why would you leave and then immediately ask to come back? If you don't like Storm, then now you have a problem with one of my mods. Is it worth bringing you back? In fact, I want you to apologize for Storm, because now you've made it a public thing. Now he knows from this stream, because he will watch this back.
I mean, Discord's fun, Gum Gum. You can use it to talk to people.
Yeah, it's just...
So if you wanted to, like, talk with everybody...
Just talking with people.
YouTube isn't working, you can still pop in there, use the chat.
I love having my subs there.
Oh, MPAP0. Oh. Minerva, could you?
Just having a nice chat while we fight a super boss, that's all.
Nobody is too much trouble. Too much trouble is making 900 cream cheeses in an MMO. That's too much trouble.
Too much trouble is that dude that came into my server and started spamming slut. Like, just spamming, like, all kinds of smut. And then inviting, like, all these other bots that got around my bans.
Yeah. I really don't understand the whole spamming thing. Is it supposed to be fun? Because I don't see the fun in it.
And so that's why we have to close down the server for a little while, and why now all the links on my videos don't work to my server. And it doesn't happen very often. Okay, now she's attacking faster. We're in stage 3 now.
Well, she'll go back to back with her removal of Phoenix Downs, and then use like the electrical attack, the Thor's hammer or whatever.
Yeah.
that's when it gets a little difficult. Because as you're putting on the Phoenix down, you have to dodge, you know, Thor's hammer, and then she does, you know, her arrow again. Or she just stands there. Wow. She lost you, like, right in front of her. It's like, yes, Judgment Arrow is a nice cutscene. I don't know why you have to. Don't spam it too much, please. Too much of it.
All right. Yep, we're getting there. She's getting mad. Get her, Cloud. Get her, Cloud.
Is that your first? That's not
I
your
think
first
it.
game.
No, I got Song, didn't I?
Yeah. What? Oh, you're only on normal. Okay.
No, I'm on hard.
No. You're.
Uh-oh. Hey, Yuna. My summoner.
You know. She's like, I feel better today. Look at my eye.
Yeah, no, her eye is completely better. I didn't give her medicine for... well, she didn't need her medicine anymore, so I decided to just, like, skip her last day and see if the whole reason why her eye was not looking so good was because that I was probably poking her. And, like,
It wasn't red, though, after, right?
No, it's not red anymore. It was swollen, but that was because I was poking her and probably scratching her eye because she wouldn't stop moving.
Nice dodge.
It's Flash Slash that I hate. I'm always going to take that first hit. Yeah, we're getting fun now.
This fight without Zadrich is just...
It's impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's like, you better have all of the
99.
items.
You would have
Oh
to
shit!
come in
Oh
and
shit!
99.
Oh! One hit kill.
That's the one.
But now I remember why I learned how to dodge Ultima is because of her. Like, of course she would have Ultima. Oh shit. Oh shit, she's mad now.
Yeah, she's speeding up. She just keeps going faster and faster, too. There's no, like...
Until you die.
Yeah, it's just constant speed up. That's all it is. Like, she's not even healing herself anymore. She's just wanting to kill them.
But I'm one of your children.
You're adopted. Oh no. She's like, get out of my house or cave. I kind of want to try this fight without the Zadrich. I know I would need 200 Phoenix Downs, but it would be something to see how fast I can reapply the Phoenix
Well,
Down.
now she's
every
trying to
time I
heal,
die.
so. Absolute ward. That's invincibility, right? Yeah, okay. We're just playing the dodging of the... Oh, okay, shit, fine. I was gonna put an ether on, but fine.
She's like, don't you run away from me.
Here I go. 2, 3. One, 2, 3.
Wait, is she Ultima spamming now? Wow. Minerva. Thought you were better than this.
Get me in the back. Yeah, there becomes a point where you can only attack her after she attacks. Oh, she has super armor, but she can stagger.
It's a low chance to like have it happen, and even if it does happen, it doesn't matter because it's like she just instantly casts soon after.
What's your motto?
The best motto ever. If it's
Hakuna
bacon,
Matata.
I'll eat it.
How do you know? Lady. Wait, that's my regular attack. Fandoms are garbage. I mean, not all of them, but some of them are. And the fact is that not everybody in a fandom is a garbage person. It's the people that are completely obsessed and stand by their opinions no matter what other people say.
I don't think your Discord is a fandom.
It's
though.
not.
I think it's more just your YouTube subscribers.
Even then, it's just people that play video games.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Oh no, the slashing, spamming into hammer. Oh no, Minerva, please!
Holy might, Judgment's might. Can't let her get my back. As soon as you see that ice on the floor, you can dodge and it's perfect. Almost. And G'll save me. I hate this. Oh fuck. Lock. Oh, okay. Somehow I did confuse her. Heal.
I just want the helmet to like fall off and it's gacked.
It's gagged.
I don't know why. That would make it.
But Genesis is alright. Okay, Genesis doesn't need to realize that the goddess is. Oh, he doesn't realize he doesn't need to know the goddess is him.
There you go. Did it.
Bye, Minerva. Have a good day.
All right, now do it again.
Now do it. Now do it again without armor.
Oh no, I'm not even crazy enough to do that.
Divine Slayer and someone apparently took care of this thing that's been on the back burner forever. All the bigwigs and everyone in Soldier are freaking out that it's the return of the Soldier legend. The source of the problem was apparently more powerful than its summon. Its materia reaction was so beyond measure, the gauge started to smoke. In fact, the materia power was so intense that other monsters, even robots, became overloaded with Mako and started going berserk. Anyway, I was thinking the Soldier legend, because everybody would be talking about you.
Dun dun
Dun. Breaks all attack, magic point, AP limits, detects opponent statuses.
Yup. So now you can get rid of the Genji stuff. Some of the Genji stuff.
Some of the Genji stuff. Okay.
Yeah, all the stuff that breaks that one's so the damage limit's gone.
And detects
all
opponent
three of them.
statuses, okay.
Yep, all of them are technically just pointless.
But do you notice I don't have that last one? Because I need to go to the missions tab. You complete all missions, Hexel.
Yeah, that's with no DMW.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put the, let's see, Zaid, if you get rid of the Genji stuff, you can then put on, oh, what is, there's an item that gives you plus 100 luck, so you could just use that to max out your luck stat.
I don't really care about having critical hits, because we got something that doesn't really matter, I guess.
Well, hers, the Divine Slayer, it... Oh yeah, it doesn't do crits, does it? It just breaks damage, HP.
I like how when you try to look at what Hike Soul does, it just says omnipotent.
Oh, I could... It does... So it's like an add... hold on, I'm just gonna look it up. There's so many things it does. Hold on.
Well, Gum Gum, certainly you are a fan of something, right? Because being a fan of something... There's a difference between being a fan and being a fanatic. Just because something is derived from something doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Okay, Hike Soul.
There's a reason why you say fans and fanatics. Fanatics are the ones that take it very, very, very seriously.
Hike Soul is Adamant Bangle, Brutal, Black Cowl, Gold Hairpin, Wizard Bracelet, Doc's Code, Brigand's Gloves, Mog's Amulet, Jeweled Ring, Precious Watch, Libra, Smart Consumer L1, SP Master L1, Double Cast, and Cursed Ring.
Ooh. It literally is everything.
Yep.
You just can't use the DMW.
Yeah. But then at that point, it's like the DMW doesn't even help, you know? Like, you do more than the DMW.
So, the dude, may I ask you, why do you think that I love him? Like, love him. And also, may I ask if you are the same person that has come to the Discord multiple times in order to just get at Storm? And no, I don't ignore his messages because he's creepy. So, by your wording, you are the same person. And you keep making these same accounts and trying to get back into my Discord just so you can get at Storm. I don't understand why you think he's creepy, why you think he's a loser, and why you have a problem with him. So, you may get out of my stream, and you will not come back to my server. In fact, I don't want to speak to you ever again. So, goodbye. Have a good day, and I feel so sorry for you. I feel so sorry that no one will ever love you with an attitude like that, because you can't appreciate that anyone enjoys life like Storm does. I feel so sorry for you, dude. Or whatever your name may be. And Storm, I'm sorry if you watch this again, and you have to see this, and you have to learn from this stream about it. So, the dude, please grow up. And please learn to appreciate life and other people. I'm sorry for you, and I'm sorry that no one ever loves you like people love Storm.
I was trying to find the banhammer. I don't know where it is on YouTube.
Go ahead and report him for bullying. Oh, and if you are still in my amino, I'll make sure you are banned. And I will make sure I will ban you from my server, again, for the 3rd time. And as many times as necessary. You are not welcome. Okay.
Look at the 255s. Oh, man. So
okay,
nice.
did I take off the Hike Soul? I did not want that. No, I do not want that.
So what do you want to put on besides the Hike Soul? You also may need to remove that curse.
It should not be on because I have not been in a battle with it.
So, I don't think you need the Genji shield. Oh no, you do.
Okay, so shield puts magic barrier and barrier, absorbs all element and all cell statuses. I like that one. This one is just for the stats. This one is breaks everything, and this one adds indoor and region. So this is what I want.
Yep. I was confusing it with the Genji.
Nah, it's cool.
With the other one. Oh man, Divine Slayer, Zadrich, Hike Soul combo. So broken.
Okay, all we have left is Genesis. So we go over to here. Give forth the goddess materia, yes. Oh no, I'm so scared.
That's just
Oh, it's so sad. In we go. Genesis is waiting up ahead, I'm sure of it. Time for a showdown. What is Genesis' evil plan? I wish I could tell you.
My soul,
he's gonna shut down
corrupted by
pizza all around
vengeance,
the world.
hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation. You're late.
Loveless again.
No shit.
You have succeeded Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you. Thus the three friends are reunited once again. And Loveless is reenacted.
No. Open your eyes, Genesis.
And see what, Zach? It's so vague. I don't understand what we're doing here. Give him what he wants. Be on your way.
I really like this color
When the
palette
war
of
of the
Genesis.
beasts
I don't know
brings
why.
about the
I prefer
world's
this over the
end.
red hair.
I've come here to help you.
The goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss. Her gift, everlasting.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
I'm the only one
understand.
that's right. Oh, I changed my mind again.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift. We will all join the live stream. You are no exception. The planet has become my guardian.
Oh, I forgot about this song, man.
Keep talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us. Damn you!
What a cool looking boss. I just hope the fight, lasts really long.
Yeah. I like how he also becomes like a knight, so he does gain the goddess's power in a way.
He's bigger than the goddess though.
Yeah. I mean, Sephiroth got kind of big too.
You stick him next to Minerva and it's just like, what is this toy?
Oh, that's right. I have to wait until he, puts his sword down.
I mean, you can still hit him as long as you have something that travels. Like, energy.
They float? Yeah, they float. Death. Oh, come on. Susceptible to death. I forgot this song, dude. This song's awesome.
Crisis Core does have some great music. It's forgettable, but when you hear it again, you're like, yep.
That one. I just had to. Poor Genesis. And then when you see him again, he's fine.
Corrupted by vengeance.
What a difficult
Hath
fight.
endured torment to find the end of the journey in my
Oh
own
no, I wanted
salvation.
the, not the red, I want the gray.
And your eternal slumber.
And then Zack has an epiphany, and I'm like, what?
Does this mean you knew from the beginning?
New fucking what?
Stand and fight. Soldier first class. Zack!
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
This fucking song. You know what? I'm not gonna use Costly Punch. I'm gonna fight this fair and square, because that's what Zack would do in this fight. So,
Oh no. He hits you for 20.
for 26, yeah, it's very sad. And I hit him for like 20,000.
Oh, it's
But
so
no, okay, so like they're not even bothering to finish their sentences, and it's not exactly helping. But it, like, Zack is trying to basically, like, you know, give Genesis a Mewtwo moment, basically. Like, be the person you want to be and not what you know, what everyone else made you out to be. You know, be what Soldier can be and not what we are.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, that's fucking sad. I hit him so hard he started hallucinating.
Or at least Genesis gets happy in the end.
Yeah, but like, what is the epiphany that Zack had at the very end? Like, what did he know from the beginning?
That is.
That I'm saying it's all so very vague. Hi, lady, I just kicked your ass.
It is gacked under that mask.
He's gacked under that mask.
Oh, this is probably my favorite cutscene.
He's like, hi, I've come all this way to see you. I've been waiting for your boon to heal me. And she's like, no, I'm disappointed in you. That you would use my power like that.
Oh. No.
Like you will return like all others. I guess. I
The
don't know.
cycle continues.
Like, was he trying to destroy the world for real? Just like pissed off at everybody because he's what he is? I always like that tree always just seems to shine.
Oh, the dumb apples.
Yeah, I feel like there's a purpose for that.
save your strength?
I got some help from him over there.
I don't know why some of these scenes just look like absolute shit. Like the most important ones too.
Oh no.
Yeah, the copy from the church.
It's you.
That's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Look at his little derpy wing.
Oh, it's so cute. And it's just everybody is dead.
Director!
Oh, nice. Patty melt and spray. It's his lucky wing.
Hey, it's Storm. We all love you, Storm.
Why is it so pixelated? It's like it's zoomed in too
Yeah,
far.
it's like it's pixelated on very specific scenes, and they're all like the really, really good ones, like the really important ones too.
At least the Genesis one with the goddess was not pixelated. Oh, this I like. This part. When you like hands each of them an apple.
I understood this story at one point. It slipped me. You're a clown. I know you're in a coma. You gotta eat.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's see.
He's like, alright everybody.
Sorry I'm not the real thing.
Oh, it's he wanted to share an apple with Sephiroth one day. Oh, fuck.
No! Why is it paused?
No, I'm sorry, I had to have an epiphany. This Genesis wrote in his letter, he's like, he wants to join Soldier and share his creation, the dumb apple, with Sephiroth one day, and Zack's like, I'm a Sephiroth clone, it'll work, right? Who else is a Sephiroth clone? Fucking Cloud. And all three of them share an apple together. Fuck me.
I remember when Genesis was like my absolute favorite character.
Yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple?
Just being happy and appreciating life.
And you. The dream came
Gia.
true.
That explains something. When he was trying to give Sephiroth the apple in the Maka reactor, when he ruined his fucking life. Just saying, like, you guys were close. You could have done that at any time, yo. Let me ruin your life and try to get what I want out of you.
There's just so much tragedy in this game. It's
That's why
like
I like this game.
you want some to have a happy ending, and then it's just like, oh, close enough, I guess.
Oh no, I forgot about this part.
No, Little Wing.
No, he's carrying something from Aerith.
How are you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now.
4 years.
This is the 89th letter.
Oh
that I
my
sent
god.
you.
This is when the hearts break.
I don't
My heart
even know
just
where to
broke,
send
man.
them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy. Thanks to you, Zack. Aerith.
And then there's the other thing, it's like she just broke up with him.
4 years?
What do you mean, final?
Ah, fucking bitch. You get to Final Fantasy VII, she's like, hi Cloud, you're my new boyfriend. Ah!
It's okay. At least. Oh
Aerith.
man.
Oh,
The
super
adventure, man.
pissed.
Wait for me.
4 years.
Super pissed, man.
You're gonna make
He's
it
like
too.
angry now. He's like, come on, Cloud.
He's
we're
like,
going."
come here. I'm gonna deliver her next boyfriend to her. Never mind, you don't deserve her in death. And leave Genesis there. He's like, hold on, I gotta go find my lover.
Oh man, you should have carried both.
Yeah.
Just brought both of them there.
Well, now Shinra would probably kill him too. Here's fucking Vice and Nero.
This must be an important matter if they are sending the two of us.
Apparently the subject will become our brother.
Is that so? But will he
Accept his fate willingly.
Because they're in first class outfits. Vice and Nero are first class. But look at their belt. They're deep ground.
Oh, Princess carried over. Genesis is the best of princesses.
I like how it just ends there. It's like,
To be continued.
yeah, but never.
Dirge of Sybaris.
No.
You will have another cutscene.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall.
What happened to Genesis
My
after Crisis
return.
Core?
Nothing. Like, even after this, it's like nothing.
You're gonna have to play Dirge of Sybaris.
To become the dew that quenches the land. To spare the sands, the seas, the skies. I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
I like the feather going over. It's
Yeah.
like loveless.
Cisne! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as settled.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course.
What a lie.
I haven't even told him my real name.
That's right, Cisne. You go get your man.
Yeah, Shuriken.
Cisne, I have letters for Zack. 88.
Cisne's like, I'm
Good
gonna get
fucking
myself
lord.
a new boy.
88 leathers. What'd you do with them after, son? Oh god, here we go.
I'm just kidding. You know I wouldn't do
No!
that to you.
You gotta watch Last Order to understand what their conversation was.
We're friends, right?
Zack looks like my Minecraft skin, just drooling on himself. Or not Zack, Cloud, sorry.
It's good, but it messes with the canon again.
There's a scene in Last Order that is just
There's no way we're gonna find two
amazing.
needles in a haystack this size.
Oh, Reno.
There's no mission that's impossible for the
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? That target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
It is Quentin Flynn. That's the joke, is that Reno and Axel are like somebody and nobody. Before we knew about Lee.
Reno, really? Status.
We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Oh, don't pan down. Don't pan down.
They need to put Rude in his own helicopter, so that way they can find him faster.
Missed the gunshot. They're right fucking there.
Turn around, Zack! Turn around!
Stay there. Don't go. Staring down the barrel of a 45. Some of them have swords. When did they give these guys swords? Those aren't soldiers. They have bayonets.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor.
As soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode.
Oh god, no. They're doing like 3-2 damage, but it's not gonna matter. Because no matter what your HP is, you can't stop it.
They should have had an Easter egg.
For what?
If you survive 20 hours.
What is that reference to?
No, but just they should have like a not an Easter, like a.
Oh
an
wait,
alternate-
here it goes, he's forgetting.
Ready to go. I understand now. Where is Angie? Be alert.
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within each
We'll meet again soon. Yes.
So get away safe. Zach, I gotta go.
Whenever they take the gameplay elements, like the mechanics that you've been using the entire time, and turn it into a moment.
I think this is why Pachinko wouldn't work.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm using magic.
I mean, you have 99, you have 90 something Phoenix Downs. Zach, please.
I just noticed the frame rate lag. It can't handle all those JPEGs of soldiers in the back.
I would have liked an alternative ending that breaks everything and everyone lives happily ever after. Genesis opens an apple pie shop.
An apple pie shop.
Okay. Just making apple pies.
So like that last passage from Genesis, is that what Zach could mean? Like he was intending, I guess, to die. Like he was doing something for the greater good. Like, I don't know.
We'll never know.
It's because they either they translated this game horribly.
No, there's supposed to be another 7 spinoff.
There was?
Yeah, they scrapped it for Lightning Returns.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And who is it supposed to be about?
Afterwards. It was supposed to still be
After
Cloud and
Dirge
everybody.
Cerberus?
Yep.
So Genesis's return was supposed to happen because Dirge of Cerberus. So they just fucked everything up, and it's all like, nah, we never see Genesis again. Dude, I can't believe they do that to 7. 7's their baby. Lightning Returns? Dude, Lightning Returns sucks.
Do you not follow the Japanese Twitter?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
So, yeah, you're my source right now.
So if you go and like read the Twitters and posts and stuff like that, or follow them, of course you have to Google Translate it if you you know, can't read it or anything, go back like a few years, they would talk about how they're like, we had X amount of games. They were going to do more 7 off, not main things, like side games, where they were going to continue the thing, and it was going to be like the aftermath of Dirge of Cerberus and everything like that.
Like when Genesis comes back.
Yeah.
For people that are wondering, like, after we see Genesis here, those 2 soldiers take him. And they take him beneath the Shinra building to a place called Deep Ground. And then we don't know what happens to Genesis there. He gets, like, put into some other dimension or something.
15.
And then he shows up, like, freaking, like, forever later. Picks up the bad guy from Dirge of Cerberus, who is, you know, Vice, the guy that picked him up. And takes him away. And then we never, like, we still have much work to do. What is that? I don't know. We never see anybody again after that. That's where the series ends. I can guarantee you that title would have started with E, though.
It was going to be on the PSP again.
What?
And we're not the PSP, the other one. What's the other one?
Vita. PS Vita?
Yeah.
Up here I go.
And 15
Cloud and
wasn't,
Angio.
nothing got scrapped for 15. They always have numbers with their own department. Spin-off games are a different department of Square Enix when they make games. So they have one group always making numbered, and then they have another group that makes side games. Lightning Returns was, they basically took their idea from what they were going to do with 7, and they put it in Lightning Returns. And they made it into a crappy PS3 game.
Ugh, he's trying so hard, he's just holding on to Aerith. His entire purpose for being right now. It won't let me cure. It won't let me do anything, it's just making me die.
Yeah.
The gunshots.
Even with the Phoenix down!
It won't let me, dude. It was all like, no, you cannot take any further action. Shoot him with missiles.
I can find screenshots of the game. They have early screenshots of it. Tifa's in it, Cloud's in it, Vincent's in it, and it was gonna be like a hack and slash.
Well, now I see why they want to restart the franchise, because that sucks.
They always wanted to take 7 into a hack and slash way. So this whole remake being like the way it is, that's been like their goal since way before they even announced remake.
Oh god. Oh god, this kills me. You can only use... You can use your magic, but... the way he just can't even hold his sword anymore. He just fights till the bitter end. I think these guys have... Do they have infinite?
I don't remember.
I don't think they do. I think they can... Oh no, I'm dead. I did enough damage.
Like he's not going down for some reason. Just stop! No.
He's already dead. Damn, fuck. Who's this guy that has a conscience at the last second?
I don't know, but I still think he should die. That guy standing up.
Oh no, not one more.
Hello? Don't worry, that's right. Wanna hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
Bitch. Yeah, no, now I remember why I hate her so much. And the last scene. They're still shooting. Fucking shit. And of course the last cutscene is gonna look like crap on this emulator for some reason. Thanks to her such her power, she knows something's wrong. The planet's like, yeah, I gotta take him back now. She's like, wait, he was alive the whole entire time?
The transitions.
Yeah.
All the...
God, that's a lot of blood. I'm pretty sure it's only because he was a Sephiroth clone that he lasted that long. There are soldier swords in here. There were soldiers in here.
They threw everything and the kitchen sink at him.
And he's still breathing. They were like, ah, he'll die. Cloud waits like all this time to wake up.
For both of us.
Both of us?
That's right. You're gonna live. You'll be my living legacy. My honor. My dreams. They're yours now.
Your living legacy.
He's still so fussy. He doesn't understand. Then just all comes crashing down on him in one instant.
I like the blood when they put it on Cloud, and it's just, you see him break down. It's like, ugh. Such a great character that they just...
And it's like, and then he starts like thinking, he's like, wait, all these memories, are they mine? Is this blood on me? What the? And everything he did for him.
They just needed to hold out for a little while longer. Cloud would have gotten back up, pretended to be Zack. Zack beats up the soldier, hands him the sword. Side by side, they clean up.
Embrace your
Deal.
dreams.
Sold.
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams.
Thank you.
I won't forget.
Immediately forgets as he walks into Midgar.
He also does that. He also treats the sword like shit.
Yeah, dude.
You're a liar. You forgot.
And he literally says, I would said I wouldn't forget.
It's morning. Sorry. Wrong time. I guess it would have been weird saying good morning.
Well, this morning he's got another whole life ahead of him. Yeah, Cloud can barely hold the sword now. Get him into Midgar, he's swinging that thing around like nothing.
That girl.
leave him there?
That girl, he doesn't remember.
Frightened her.
Oh god.
That looks so liberating. Those wings. I want them too.
I'm surprised it doesn't show him returning to the live stream. Like, I know this is it, basically, with Kadash, but...
If they showed that, I think that would have destroyed me when I first saw this.
Good.
But the fact that Angel comes back to get him.
If you see Aerith, say hi for me.
Who said that? I can't remember.
Hey, would you say I became a hero?
Oh, no. That's the part that ruins me. No, that's when I broke down. Oh, that line. I mean, that line makes it hurt so much more, but still, please.
I think it all just came together for me. It's like,
look it up.
life is torment, and death is the greatest release of freedom.
So Yoshinori Kitase and Tetsuya Nomura, when they worked on this, they were trying many different games, and they were so enthusiastic they wanted to do nothing but pachinko for all the development. And when that didn't work, they tried other Japanese like slot machine things. And when they discussed luck, they said the luckiest game to play is always slot machines. So that's when they decided to go with the slot machine for the Digital Mind DMW.
I like how Autobot's like, why? And I'm like, exactly, that's what we're singing about right now. That's what the song is. Oh no, the compilation. Throw all my memories of 7 at me.
I was having a good morning, and now I'm just
I'm having, yeah, now I'm crying. It doesn't matter how many times I play this game, I still cry.
It's a great game.
That main theme of Final Fantasy VII. Vice and Nero. George Newber, may we always remember you as the best Sephiroth, even after the remake. It's like, even now I replay this game and I'm all like, what is it? Because Crisis Core is one of the most ambiguous ones ever.
They were trying to start a bigger thing with Crisis Core. It was going to go on to being 4 games, but they gave that to something else.
Yeah, fucking 13, popular. Are you serious?
They thought 13 was more popular.
I hated 13. Now I hate it even more. Tony, you just missed all the sadness. You're home early. What the heck? Ah! Everybody in the stream is heartbroken now.
Well, see, this is what I'm thinking, right? Like, a lot of the stuff they're not showing in a remake, what if they're trying to do what they wanted to do?
Right.
With 7, and so...
You did miss the fuse, and you can rewatch this again. God dang.
Oh, I don't want to see it again, please.
No, not you, Tony.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do you hate me? What's going on here?
No.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so like now we have to take Crisis Core as an incompleted thing, because there were themes that were supposed to be completed in the whatever this 5th entry to the series was.
It was slated to have a PS3 and PS. No, hold on. Let me look.
Wait, do you remember that that Final Fantasy VII tech demo that they had.
Oh. Yeah.
Ah.
What year was that? Hold on.
That
what
was,
year was that?
that was 2000, I think 10.
That could have. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it was supposed to take off after everything.
After Dirge of Cerberus, like what could have been after, like Genesis, right? But no, Genesis isn't a bad guy anymore.
I thought it was supposed to be Vita. It was not Vita. It was for PS3.
Yeah, that's what the tech demo was way back when everyone thought that Final Fantasy VII was going to come back.
Because there's scenes of. Yeah, actually that.
13-3. Fuck off. For Crisis Core? Not good.
13 sales.
No, it was it 13? Because 13 was in 2006. When was before this? You said it was Lightning Returns.
Yeah, Lightning Returns is after 13 because it's the third one. Lightning Returns. It was Final Fantasy 13.
Look, Nobuo Uematsu, smile, please. Oh God.
What was the? Oh my, that can't be right. It's selling. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 did amazing in sales, so that's why I guess they scrapped.
Because it was the first one on PS3. Give me that. Give me that. Those who fight.
They're supposed to. Well, see, they could do more spin-offs. They don't have to cancel. Why is that what every company wants to do?
Like that's what it's like. Oh no, like everyone loves Final Fantasy VII, right? But let's go ahead and make a third Final Fantasy 13. For like 13 could have ended at 13, and it goes on way longer than it has to. That game suffers for that. It ended fine. 7 was the one that had the cliffhanger with the widescreen.
So, what if the gameplay of Lightning Returns is what it was supposed to be?
Well, you notice that most every Final Fantasy after 13 keeps that stagger system, and keeps a very similar fighting system after that.
Would that have been fun?
And it's gonna be in 7 Remake too. 7 has the stagger system.
Yeah.
And the ATB mode.
So 7 is their strongest selling game. It sold 13,108 copies. That is their all-time #1 sold game. Tomb Raider 2013 is 11 million, and then Final Fantasy 14 is 10,903,000. Then it's 10, then it's 6, 8,
Here comes Zera's thing.
15. Tomb Raider 2, and then 13. So 13 is their 9th best selling game.
And they decided to scrap a 7 game for a 13 game.
It did even better than 12. So here's what my question is though. Why? Well, I can find the tweet and I'll just send you a translation thing for it. Square Enix always has spin-offs set. Like if you look and see the things that they trademark, the games and all that stuff, like the different things, they have games for almost all Final Fantasy stuff, like spin-off ready.
Poor Skact. He's already got taken away. You gotta watch it again, Tony.
Yeah, they picked him up, put him in his in some guy's ear, and they're like, take him away.
Ugh.
So it's like they even have Final Fantasy IX. They have a spin-off title ready for it.
What?
But they don't do anything. Yeah, they trademarked it like 2010. So it's like they have all these things trademarked. They have all this stuff ready. But whoever is in their department that decides what the consumer wants is an idiot.
Yeah. Because this is the fact that this was the last 7 game before the remake comes out, which is gonna toss everything we just saw out the window.
Yeah, they even have.
But like, hello, like then they had that E3 where they're all like, "Oh, 7's coming to the PS4," and everyone's like, "Really?" And it's just another remaster, and the audience was just dead silent, giving him the death stare, like that's not what we wanted. And then they were like, "Ooh, shit, maybe we don't know our audience."
They had it. No, hold on. They had the name of the game. There is the name of the game.
Does it start with an E?
It was on. Yoshinori Kitase's thing, I think, his list of games. He was a what is it? Not producer, the other thing. Executive producer on it.
Lore's all over the place because they were trying to make something better out of it from like 1997.
It was supposed to be released in 2013. It was scrapped in 2010. Okay, hold on. Who's the guy that does their thing? Who's Square Enix? What would they be called? I want to know the guy that decides what consumer wants.
This guy's an idiot. Stone him.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna go to his house and I'm gonna make him eat carrots.
Like that guy was the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Before Crisis, Dirge of Cerberus. Technical demo for PS3 staff, which comes at the end of this, by the way.
They brought Yoshinori Kitase to do a friend, like a
I like how you said that. His name goes on screen.
Oh, hey, there he is. Yeah, he was in charge of all these, and he's on 7 Remake.
Here comes the tech demo for PS3. This is what the 7 Remake would have been if we would have gotten it 6 years ago.
What I want to... So, you know how Remake is supposed to not be canon or whatever?
Well, it's a different canon.
I think they're going to let him do what he originally did, and they're going to do more stuff. Like, we're going to see after, like, Dirge of Cerberus and stuff. They'll probably add in a scene for... like Vincent, where you play as him and you do all these things. Not like the game. Like, that's what I hope. I hope they let him continue his story, bring back the old characters, and do what he wanted to do.
Last of Us is free in October. I don't want to hear anybody say that they've never played that game and don't want to play that game and can't afford that game now.
What game?
Last of Us.
Never played it.
Well, now you need to play it.
No, I can't afford it.
It's free.
Never heard of it. What were the other things you said? I think you said 4 things. I don't know what a video game is. I don't even look at books.
That Cloud riding a train.
Oh, the art! Look at the outfit.
Just
look how great he looks.
Look how great he looks. More closely to his original outfit.
My name is Cloud.
Keep your honor safe, and don't
First
forget.
class.
No, that's a lie right there, Cloud. You're just
To be continued in Final Fantasy VII. I like how they say that, and I was like, that was 20 years ago. And that's it.
So here's the problem with what you just said. Cloud, they never really milked Cloud. 7 can still be milked and make gold. There's so much they can do with it, with all the spin-off games that added to the lore. You know, like, there's so much stuff they can keep doing, but they junk it and they make things like 10-2 and 13-2 and Lightning Returns. Like, they don't know what their actual players want.
No.
And they make garbage decisions to make mediocre games when they just need to stick with what they have trademarked. They have so many things trademarked for 8, 9, 7. They have so many things that they trademark that they keep paying for to own the thing for, but they don't touch it.
It's like,
I don't understand.
The only time they made a good decision is whenever they made a bad decision, brought out on stage, and everyone gave them silent treatment, and they're like, shit. You mean we have to do that thing that we've been putting off because we knew it was going to be a lot of work and take a really long time? You mean effort brings in our customers, and showing that we care brings in our customers and what their interests are? Fuck. Okay, let's make the 7 remake 5 years later.
They take the people, and they put them on, like, the stuff, but they don't keep them there.
Yeah.
They give them, they tell them, this is what you're supposed to do. This is your job. Go make these amount of video games. Do this. And, like, they tell Nomura, like, they put Nomura and, you know, Kitase and a whole bunch of other people, they tell them, do this, but then when they go to do it, they go, no, now go do this. And they don't finish what they started.
And that's everybody, like, the developers. And then Nomura, they're all like, so, Nomura, we know you have 10 other games that you're directing and working on all at the same time. Did we tell you that you're working on the 7 remake? The what? We're doing that?
Well, they at least got Kitase as well. He was the one that had a mastermind story for the 7
And
series.
not to mention, Nomura is still pretty salty. They took Versus 13 from him and turned it into 15. And we can see that in Kingdom Hearts 3.
They just... The ones that have succeeded. Yes, Crisis Core did not sell that well. I don't care. Right? It's a great game. I don't care. They messed up and put it on PSP. That was Square Enix's fault for not wanting to pay more money to put it on the console.
Clearly it sold enough for Zack to make it into Birth by Sleep and actually be a Kingdom Hearts character. In the most perfect appearance ever. Oh my god.
But they didn't think it was going to do that well, which is why they put it on PSP. When they put stuff on handhelds like that, they wanted to just get quick cash without paying like to put it on other stuff. So, it's, oh my god, just let them finish what you paid them to do. Let them do it. Just let them do their stuff.
Realizing that they had a fifth Final Fantasy VII game coming out makes me sad now. Because I was always wondering about Genesis. I'm like, he's such an open book.
Well, yeah, because they had the writers work on every single 7 game. Like, they always brought back the exact same people because they had an actual story that goes between all the stuff.
Yeah.
And they just
decide that the Nibelheim one needs to be ambiguous and it needs to change every single time.
They just move them off of stuff. They go, oh, 13 sold really well. It's the top selling, one of the better selling ones. Take them off of this project, scrap it, put them on 13.2. It didn't sell that well. Okay, well, 3rd time's a charm. It's like, no, stick with what you have.
13.3 was so good. I only played it for 2 hours and says, screw this. I ain't picking this up ever again, even if I did get it for free. I got that for free. I don't even think that's worth playing. Fuck it. And I like how my emulator's like, you reached the end of the game. We're not going to start the game over. I'm sad now. I'm more sad than I thought I'd be.
So Square Enix trademarked a new Final Fantasy title recently. Let me see if I can find it. Final Fantasy Adventures has been trademarked. And they also brought back all those voice actors that I told you about. And this is the project that's probably going to end up being World of Final Fantasy II.
Yeah.
They trademark every year, like 4 different names, and then they just hold on to the trademark and they never use it. They have a few 7s
what a generic
and 8s
name.
and 9s, and
if one of those 7s does not start with E, I'm gonna be disappointed. And if you don't know why I'm making that joke, every Final Fantasy VII has a name like something, and then starts with a C on the second word. So you get Advent Children, AC, Before Crisis, BC, Crisis Core, CC, Dirge of Cerberus, DC. I'm like, that 5th one better be EC.
a few people think Final Fantasy Adventure is going to be the new Secret of Mana game, but that's not the case, because they did rename Secret of Mana and Mystic Quest to Final Fantasy Adventure, but those are getting their own remastered, remake versions of it. So this is a completely new Final Fantasy Adventure title that's being hush created. Hopefully, Square Enix stops bugging their employees, lets them finish what they're doing, and let the games and game sales speak for themselves. Don't listen to whoever they hired that pretends to know what they're doing. Because I could have done well without a 10-2, 13-2, and a 13-3 lightning returns.
The only thing I appreciate about 10-2 is that we know Tidus comes back. No, I'm sorry, we knew that at the end of 10 anyway. Yeah, no, I don't need that. 13-2, I didn't need any of that. 4-2, I was like, that's the exact same thing as 4, just different people. They're children. And what else did we have? I don't know. Okay, and then...
Yoko Taro is working on a Final Fantasy XIV dungeon with the Nair story, and it actually is supposed to continue the Nair Automata story, but in Final Fantasy XIV. So that's what he's working on now. He's going to work on another game, but they brought him over to Final Fantasy XIV because he's best friends with Yoshi P, and they're making a 24-man raid for that. So Nair and any other games he makes, he will go back to, but right now he's working on something with 14. Well, it's in the MMO 14, and it's supposed to be a small continuation of like after like events and other things that didn't make sense in the game, because he has a lot of lore that just doesn't make sense until you play his next game. Sorry, I cut you off there. I love
that's cool.
Yoko, whatever his name is. He's awesome.
I love a lot of the staff over at Square Enix. I'm just sorry they don't get treated better.
They should just give them the Yoshi P treatment. They put him in a room, say, here's your toys, do whatever you want. And as long as money comes out of that little slot at the door, they should just be happy. Because that's what they do to him. They just let him do whatever he wants.
Like, when you see the composer, Uematsu, composing the Final Fantasy, you know, the Distant Worlds concert, and every single concert they must play One Winged Angel, because that's the famous one. That's the one everybody wants to hear. And he goes out and gets into the choir and sings it everywhere. I'm like, when you love your job like that.
That's all they gotta do. They just have to let their employees breathe. Don't be like EA and Ubisoft and all those other crappy ass companies. Let your employees, you know, give them what they love. When someone works on something they love, the product will always be amazing, because you can feel, you know, them in the game. They put more time and more effort and more care into it, and you get something more rewarding than a cash grab that just pump it out, sell it, and hope you get some, you know, quick change.
I promise you, no annualized series or MMO or multiplayer game made me cry like I just did on the stream.
Yeah, that 7 Crisis Core is...
Because single players aren't dead, EA.
It's in my top 5 of story.
Yeah.
Like games
is it vague as fuck and I still don't understand it even whenever I'm almost, like, in my mid-20s? No. Because now I realize it was half story that they're gonna tell later.
Yeah, but they messed up with that, though.
The localization also is not good.
They shouldn't have done what they did and went... Yes, well, I say that they shouldn't have made a prequel to 7, which makes me sad to think, but they should have kept going forward with flashbacks to the past in some things. That way, people don't get confused and go, oh, Dirge of Cerberus has nothing to do with this. No, Dirge of Cerberus actually is part of all of it.
Yeah.
It's not a spin-off thing. It should be called, you know, 7-3, and then 7-2 is, you know, Crisis Core, even though, you know, it doesn't, you know, go in
By the way,
order.
This game brought to you by a last-minute edition of Final Fantasy VII. I love that they made an entire game off of Zack, who was at it the very last second. Because they're all like, oh yeah, Sephiroth and Aerith are gonna have a romantic relationship. Wait a minute. No, that doesn't work too well. Okay, we still want Aerith's boyfriend to be in Soldier. Cloud doesn't work. Let's give her a new boyfriend. His name is Zack. And he's dead. And that's how Zack was created. At the last second.
This is what I want. I want there to be another Advent Children version.
A third Advent Children.
Where Zack asks Cloud, do you want me to take care of it? And Cloud just goes, tag in, go. And then Zack just jumps in and
deleted scene, Cloud turns into Zack and finishes Sephiroth.
No, I want Zack to like fall out of the sky like a comet and just beat up Sephiroth, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Aerith, see ya. It's like, what?
Hey man, thanks for killing her, now we're together forever. Bye.
That's what I want. That would be right there, perfect.
Ugh.
No, Zack is not dead. No matter what you say, he's not dead.
No, he's in the live stream with Aerith. She's keeping him separate. That's why he can talk to Cloud.
Did they keep in the new version him showing up as like a wolf or something?
No, the wolf isn't actually Zack or anybody or Cloud. It's a symbol
That's
of
what I
Cloud's
thought
grief.
I thought it was.
It's a symbol of basically his depression, his grief, his fear. Because every time you see it, it's at Zack's grave, it's at Aerith's grave, and it shows up whenever Tifa and Cloud pass out in the church, and it's playing the Nibelheim theme. It's Cloud's grief that he wasn't able to protect Tifa like he wants to, like he's breaking his promise to her.
I just thought it was his depression towards Zack not being around.
It's pretty much all of his grief.
Okay, so it's not just Zack.
No, because it appears in
Aerith's.
It appears in Aerith's scenes too, and it disappears after Yazoo kills him and Aerith brings him back. But like he has that last communion with Zack and Aerith, and right before he vocally gives that last line in the movie that he comprehends that he's not as alone as he thinks. That is edgy Cloud. That's the most edgy Cloud gets is in Advent Children. And then halfway through the movie, he gets over it. And from there, it just gets so much better. And then you don't get to see that. You don't get to see that version of Cloud ever again. That's why I wanted that 5th 7 game, because I want to see their version of Cloud after Advent Children, but more than 2 seconds like they give us in Dirge of Cerberus.
Well, they gave.
But I get it in Dissidia
creative
NT.
control. They gave them creative control, so they're making their own story. That's why they brought back all the old people.
Yeah.
They're making probably the story they
want to make.
Continue,
yeah.
Which is good, which means we might get... It's going to sound... They're going to have to come up with a better title, but it's probably... They might make a 7 remake -2, which they're going to have to come up with a better title.
Oh, I mean, like... I'm expecting it to be like part 2, part 3, but we already know that they're going to release it in parts in the future years, so it's going to be like closer to 13 than anything else. So it's going to be that 13-1, 13-2, 13-3. It's going to have that formula. I'm not happy that I got to pay for it every single time, but you know what? I've been waiting for this way too long. So.
But here's the thing now: are they going to stop where 7 original ends, or will they say, you remember that thing you wanted to start before?
Go through the compilation again?
Yeah, but instead of like remaking Dirge of Cerberus, they just make like a Vincent part, where you do all like things like that and have the people show up.
Like have episodes.
Yeah, like you do, like they have the original 7 or whatever their remaked version of, but then they continue their story that they wanted to continue.
I'm still like every time I think of Dirge of Cerberus, I'm like, well, this just gives more background to like Sephiroth, even without really, the whole background into Sephiroth's experiment. And then it's like, who's the real bad guy? Hojo. I'm all like, I hate you so much. I'll kill you.
To flesh out Sephiroth, they in Dirge of Cerberus, you could tell they were trying to give more story to Sephiroth, Vincent, Hojo, and not Lucrezia. Like, no, they were just
it's like give me a one quote from Dirge of Cerberus. What is it?
I don't want to scream real loud.
No, that, and then mine was gonna be, I'm so sorry. Shut up. That's all I'm like, Lucrezia knows one phrase in English, and it's I'm sorry.
They fleshed out, like they started growing so many characters in Dirge of Cerberus with like little bits and pieces here and there, and then it just ends, and then it shows you an ending where it's like, hey, I know that guy. And then nothing else after that. It's like, well, where's the next game?
Yeah. It's like Genesis told us twice he was coming back in 2 different games. Where is he?
It's like, you showed us that there's another game. Where's the other game? Oh, it's Lightning Returns.
It's Lightning Returns.
Just go get...
Oh, that's what that secret skin is, that Cloud skin and that Aerith skin. Oh, that's what...
So just go download a bunch of mods for your Lightning Returns, turn all the characters into who you think they should have been, ignore the dialogue, and there you go, you had your game. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I have one thing just stuck in my head though from the Advent Children you showed me, was when Sephiroth stabs Cloud. He's like, oh, this, is that familiar?
The pain you felt before?
It's like it just flashes back to Last Order.
Yes.
It's like, yes. I love that.
Not even Last Order, Crisis Core.
Yeah, it was just Last Order is nice. You guys should go watch Last Order.
I love how salty Sephiroth is. You stabbed me. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna make it slow. Because you killed me twice.
Oh, think they
shit.
continue like Last Order stuff, like more animated things. That was fun.
Ugh. Okay.
You didn't like Last Order?
No, I do. My issue is that, like every other thing, the Nibelheim incident is different. I was hoping that they would have they can just settle down and give us one version that's absolute, so we don't have to go. So did he jump? Did he get tossed?
I see where you're coming with.
It's
that.
like version 1, Cloud tosses Sephiroth into the reactor. That's the 7 and that's the 7 and Crisis Core version. The last Order version is Sephiroth just goes, "Oh fuck," and jumps.
But it's by Madhouse, and Madhouse does great work.
I'm just saying they could have double checked. And like for some reason in Last Order, Cloud already has Mako eyes. But he didn't he never had the surgery.
I wanted to imagine Last Order was the start of the Final Fantasy VII cinematic universe. They were gonna make like a Marvel thing out of it, you know? But it just
like
they went with one good movie, and then they remade that movie with extra scenes. It's like I want more. I need more.
Like there are two things I really like about Last Order. One, that conversation between Cloud and Tifa, right before Sephiroth comes back with Jenova's severed head, and then two, that cutscene with Zack and Cloud in the back of the truck.
That just makes Crisis Core even sadder.
So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go Midgar and I'm gonna be a jack of all trades. And then like I forgot what he apologizes to Cloud for. It's like
once you see Crisis Core ending, like yes, Last Order is like out of place and a lot of the stuff is different. Just the truck scene.
The trucks.
Is more than enough to just
like
go
Cloud's
watch
like
the trucks.
Like Zack's got a plan for the future that they skipped in Crisis Core. Like he's got a plan. He's gonna go there. He's just gonna be a mercenary, like what Cloud is doing in 7. Oh my God, he's a mercenary because Zack mentioned it in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just hallucinating on God knows exactly what.
Did I come up with that idea? Was someone talking? I think
me.
it was me. It was me. And the old man in the truck carrying them, he's like, "Nah, you're gonna make good money." That old man was so nice. Like, someone shoot at my truck! Who did I pick up?
Genesis is always like, I'll be back. I'll be back. And then he never comes back again. So sad.
Oh, someone's got a leaf blower. Well, I think that's a good point to end the stream. I know I'm definitely going to be streaming Last of Us Part 2 and Final Fantasy VII. My issue is that they're 2 weeks apart from each other. If I stream Last of Us, I'm not probably going to finish in time because I got to put time aside and to stream. And then 7's gonna come around. I'm like, now I want to focus on this. And then I don't even... No, I'm not taking days off. I did that for Kingdom Hearts 3 and I regretted that. I stayed up for 8 hours. Streamed 8 hours in a row and I was sick the next day? No. But,
I was having a great morning and then I watched the ending again. And
yeah.
I thought I was like, after playing Crisis Core for like, you know, a couple hundred something times, it would just be, it's like, yeah, it happens.
Does this still hurt? Yes.
And then he says, never mind.
Is this a bow?
Is this a bow?
It's a bow.
Yeah, you have to bow, not smack the character in the head with a bow.
Storm.
Like, is this helping you?
Storm looking at a llama. Is this an ostrich? By the way, guys, if you remember when we had Storm on stream last time and he called the ostriches llamas, you guys, we have Tony went ahead and made a meme of covering up the butterfly on the meme, making it an alpaca, and it's like, Storm, is this an ostrich? Oh God, it was great. Tony's still here. Anyway, I don't I don't know if I'm going to stream Festival of Blood for my annual Halloween thing. I'm not going to be dressing up again and doing the camera. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
What is Festival of Blood?
Festival of Blood, it's a Halloween-themed Infamous game. And Cole gets bit by a vampire. And the game is very short, it's like 3 hours long. But
Seems like it.
yeah, you basically have to reverse Cole's curse of being a vampire before the sun comes up. So, I usually do that on Halloween while I'm waiting for kids to come to the door and get candy. I've been doing that every year since it came out, so I don't know. But we'll figure that out later. So,
What is GM?
go. Give me God of War playthrough, which is the hardest difficulty in God of War.
Alright, I'll do it. Tony, hook me up. Send me your PS4. Let's go. Chop, chop. I'll do it on your PS4. I'll get you the achievement. No big deal.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I'm happy that you guys stuck around for this entire Crisis Core thing. I'm sorry I made people sad. I'm pretty sure Trophy managed to not cry, but I definitely was. This game always makes me cry every single time. I never get over it. It hurts so much. It's alright, Cohen. Just like always, you can always go back and watch the video on my channel.
I kept looking away from the stream every time like something was happening. I was like, no, not looking. I know it's happening. Not doing it. And then I looked up and I saw that last thing Zach said, and it just was like...
Would you say I became a hero? I'm like, oh god, and if there's anything we've learned from Hercules, yes. And where does that go, Hercules? But now, like, this is why I don't like Aerith. Like, people, they're all like, why do you not like Aerith? She's so sweet and innocent, she's your white mage. I'm like, okay, now I get she was sending letters for 4 years. She's like, oh, he's probably dead, or maybe he left, or he went off with another girl. That's just the kind of guy he is. And she senses that he was trying to get to her. He's right outside Midgar, and he dies trying to get to her. And he's like, oh my god, final letter. Oh my god, she's gonna leave me. She's been waiting too long. I kept her waiting too long. I need to go.
4 years? What do you mean it's been 4 years?
Yeah, what do you mean final
God.
89 letters? She was devoted until the very last second. And then she's like, hi, boy toy. You look just like my other boyfriend. You act just like him. You got that sword just like him. You're a soldier
eyes.
just like him.
You have those eyes. She's like, I know those eyes.
But this
That
is why I
blood in
don't
your
like
hair.
Aerith. And people are all like, what's your favorite scene in Final Fantasy VII? I'm like, when she gets stabbed. Because now she's stuck with him forever. That's your hell.
I think she was happy though.
That
After that, she was up there. She's like, "Hey, hey!"
And Zach's like,
cool.
hey, I saw that kiss.
That didn't happen. Where's your DMW? I have to erase this memory.
Too late. Already happened. You were the last memory I held on to. And you kissed him.
Yeah. Well, I kissed where the blood was, hoping it was you. It's like, Aerith, stop. No amount of trickery will help you here. Oh, okay.
Like, dang, man. I was like, what do you mean final? Oh shit, I gotta get to Midgar. Let me pick up Cloud. You're gonna be my living legacy, right? You're gonna date my girl, right? Keep her safe, right? Love her like I would.
Don't let anyone just jump and stab her, okay? And don't let anything happen. She's like, okay, let it happen just like me.
You're gonna go to Sector 5, you're gonna go to that reactor, right? You're gonna fall down right in that hole that I fell down in, right? You're gonna land the flower bed. It's all gonna go exactly according to plan.
She's like, how do you know this? Trust me. I know everything. Now eat this dumb apple.
It stuffs it in his mouth. Cloud, you're not choking, are you? Cloud, chew. Chew. Oh, no motor functions. Chew.
It would have been... when he gave Cloud the apple, somewhere deep down, I just wanted to see Cloud, like, slump over and, like, head plant in the apple. It's such a weird thing to think about, but I just wanted to be like, here you go, one for you, too, and just...
No, I was hoping like I was kind of hoping there'd be like a little thought bubble, like, how considerate. It's giving a person in a coma food that he probably doesn't even have the alacrity in his jaw to bite through that apple in the first place. I love it. So it's so inconsiderate. It's so funny. I love it.
The gift of the goddess.
Oh man. Anyway, I got it. I gotta end
you
it.
said that like 5 times.
Okay, we're ending right now. Right now, I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy 14. What? Okay. I will see y'all sometime. I don't know when. We'll find out. I'm glad y'all came and watch. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend. Bye bye.
Have fun.